This cake is about to happen for dessert tonight, y'all. It's called a moist, lazy daisy cake. It looks really good. Pretty fast to make and easy. What kind of pan? Looks like a 9x13. Oh, a 9-inch square baking pan. Okay. I'm looking for a pan. Let's see if we got a square one in here.
I have a circle one.
Yeah, that's a circle. This is an 8.5. I think that'll work. So we got our pan. Now mine is going to take probably a little bit longer in this pan since it's a glass one. This recipe said that we need cake flour, so I did get
cake flour.
Cake flour, sure did.
Here, I will open it for you.
Okay, you be opening the cake flour.
Here, I will catch this on for you.
We need 2 eggs in here.
Okay, all done, Dave said.
All right, we need 1 cup of sugar in here, and I think some vanilla. Yes,
$20, please.
Oh, you charging me?
Just kidding.
We need 1 cup of sugar.
Just kidding, Mama.
Okay.
It was just a joke. $10, please.
Put it on number 2 at first.
Is that number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one? Yeah, that one?
Yep, that's it. Okay, now we need a teaspoon of baking powder.
Okay, hold on, Mama. I got me a spoon to mix it with.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
We're gonna let this mix it, this part, okay?
Then I can mix it with
Yeah, you can mix the frosting with the spoon. 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1 cup of the cake flour. Now you can make your own cake flour. You can just add some cornstarch to all-purpose flour. I'll put the measurements for that down below, but yeah, you don't have to have cake flour because sometimes I can't find cake flour, especially at Walmart. Ingles probably has it most of the time, but yes, now we mix it. We're gonna heat 1/2 cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of butter in this little measuring cup here. We just need to heat it until the butter melts, so it should only take about 30 seconds. I think this is gonna be really good. Now this gets a coconut frosting, so we just pour in the batter. And I'll start checking mine at 20 minutes, but like I said, it's gonna take it a little bit longer. Being in this glass pan, we'll just keep a check on it. So for the frosting, we're gonna put this on the cake when it gets done, when it's still warm, and then it just goes back in the oven on broil for about 3 to 4 minutes. I'm gonna be melting 1 stick of butter in the microwave because we need it to be melted.
Then we can put this in?
Just about. Let me melt this butter.
Can I mix it first?
Yep, you can mix it. We're gonna put in 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar.
Can I do it?
Mm-hmm.
Can I put it in?
Yep, you need 3 of these, okay? There's 1.
Ooh, like a sandcastle.
Yep, it's like a sandcastle. 2.
1 more sandcastle. Now mixing time.
Yeah, you can go ahead and be mixing that. Don't splash it out, okay? Or sprinkle it out.
I'm making the best cake ever. You too, Mama.
Now we need a cup of this shredded coconut. I'm gonna put this in here. This is the sweetened coconut flakes.
Oh,
We're just gonna eyeball this cup.
We're making the best cake ever. Sissy, we're making coconut cake.
Coconut. Now, I'm gonna pour in this melted butter and I'll stir this part because this is hot, okay? Here, I'll let you stir in the 1/2 and 1/2 first. We need 2 tablespoons of 1/2 and 1/2.
Okay, 1/2 and 1/2 of milk?
Yeah, it's 1/2 milk and 1/2 cream. It's 1/2 and 1/2.
Okay. 1/2 milk, 1/2 milk?
1/2 milk, 1/2 cream.
1/2 milk, 1/2 cream.
That's right.
Okay.
And I don't actually have 1/2 and 1/2, but I have milk and cream. So we're doing a tablespoon of milk and a tablespoon of cream. We're eyeballing it.
Now we're making the best cake ever. That makes it thick when you put a milk and cream, does
Yeah,
it?
I made it thick, huh? Now we'll just let this sit here until the cake gets done. All right.
We got a call from a farmer that had a pretty good sized bull jump out. He said he weighed 1,500 pounds or better. They tried to get him back up, but they couldn't do it, and they don't know exactly where he's at anymore. So we're going to get our horses and see if we can find him. She just told me where the bull was last spotted. Tyler's getting him some of this inner tube to wrap around his saddle horn. And I think you're gonna get you a Pop-Tart, is what he said. Because we might get hungry out there. But we're gonna see if we can go find him. So we really never know what the situation is gonna be when they call us to catch these cattle. Today seems to be a pretty good deal. We're down a long dirt road and there's a lot of open land over here. So it's kind of pretty good deal for us. You ain't seen a bull out? Okay, thank you. There's a lot of open land. It's a good, safe place to catch him. We don't like it to be near main roads and stuff because it's it's a dangerous deal. You wouldn't want a car to hit a bull that size. I mean, somebody could get really bad hurt, possibly killed. All right, we've searched all over this logging area here. We're fixing to go to another section over here. It's got some open pasture. There's some bottoms down in there, which there's also some cattle down there. But he ain't down there around them. So we're gonna search on up through here and just see what we can find.
All right, y'all, cake is done. Mine ended up taking about 30 minutes in this pan. Let me double check it real quick. It feels extremely moist. I think this is gonna be good. Yeah, it's great. Now we're just gonna spread on the frosting. It started to thicken up a little bit since it's been sitting over here. And we'll just put it back in the oven for about 3 to 4 minutes on broil. This cake looks very familiar to a cake that I think my mama used to make. For some reason it looks and smells extremely familiar to me. Oh yes, it's really moist. You know what? My mama made some kind of cake like this and it seems like she had pineapples in it too and cherries on top. Childhood memories are flashing back now and I feel like she made it around the holidays or something. I'm gonna have to call her and ask her about that cake. You can tell it's very moist. Oh, Cece put a cherry on top. Everybody's getting a little taste test. It's good. Very, very moist. Very vintage. Like, it definitely tastes like something Grandma made. I just thought of it, y'all. This cake reminds me of a pineapple upside down cake. The one that my mama used to make, I am pretty positive she had coconut on top with it. I could be wrong about that though. But this definitely has the flavor and smell, texture, and everything of a pineapple upside down cake. It's great.
All right, everybody. We got him secure down there. I'm going down here to get my truck. It's a good ways back up here to the truck. We got him on the truck. I put a halter on him just like we put on a horse. And I just led him back up here is what I did with my horse here. And that's it. We're gonna go unload him where he goes and go to the house.
All right, y'all, it's a little bit later now. For supper tonight, we're not having a creamy Parmesan pasta. If y'all missed yesterday's video, I'll link it down below.
I love push-ups.
Yeah, you love push-ups.
Maybe cowboy push-ups.
Cowboy push-ups. That sounds good. I love the push-ups that had the nerds in them. They were Flintstones. Did we just talk about this the other day? I feel like we did. Do you love patty melts?
Mm-hmm.
Do you love Texas patty melts?
Mm-hmm.
Good, that's what we're having tonight.
She is up to something.
Is she?
Yeah.
We got to get the back porch cleaned up so I can get back to using my Blackstone. I mean, it's been, you know, cold and windy and rainy and everything, but another thing that's wrong with it, I tried to use it the other day. I had propane. It wasn't windy, but it wouldn't work. It wouldn't heat up, you know. So Titus came out there and looked at it for me, and it turns out the hose has a crack in it. So I need now a new hose for the Blackstone. The hose that goes to the little fire pit out there would work for it, but that thing, it is very aggravating to get that hose off of that fire pit. You have to reach through all this stuff. So Tyler went out there for me the other day when I was wanting to make something on the Blackstone, and he was like, I'll switch that hose for you. So he went out there and he was out there for like 20 minutes. It's just so hard to reach it. Like, you have to have a wrench to go up in there to, I think it's called a wrench. I don't know. about these things. You have to have some kind of tool, but it's just such a small space, it's hard to get up in there to loosen that hose. So I just finally told him that's okay, and I used the little Blackstone that day. But it right now is out of propane. I don't have any of those little propane tanks. So inside, we're making patty melts tonight. I'm just gonna put some of this back porch burger seasoning on them. This one right here, it's the Fire and Smoke Society. Got it from Walmart. It's really good. So yeah, I got a grocery haul earlier today. I didn't film the whole haul because it's pretty much the same stuff that I always get. I have different meals on the meal plan, but not really any super new ingredients or anything. Oh, and I got a giant thing of creamer. He's wanting to show y'all that. The kids, as soon as they finished school today, they went outside and started working on their fort. Jonah and Sissy have their own forts out there that they're building. Showed y'all, I think, a little bit of Jonah's on a video the other day. So they went out there to work on those before it started raining. Now it stopped again, so they're going back out to play in them for a little bit before dark. It's starting to stay daylight longer, y'all. Have you noticed it? It's wonderful. I ordered Texas toast for these. They didn't have any, and they substituted this thick sliced Nature's Own white bread, so that's fine. It'll work. I already have the bacon made too. This morning when I was making breakfast, I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and cook up a whole bunch of bacon. Y'all know what? I've decided that I'm gonna make some hash browns to go with these. I was just gonna do chips, but I really want some hash browns. So let's see, we're gonna put a piece of cheese on the bottom, and I already put a piece of cheese on top of the meat. Then we'll put some bacon, onion, and then we'll put just a little bit of mayonnaise and some barbecue sauce. I had the Kinder's mild barbecue. I'll just squirt it both on there and then I'll spread it. Okay, we're gonna carefully flip. And then, when I flip this one, I'm going to put a top on here so it can really melt that cheese down.